Hey squad, welcome back to the episode of Is It Worth It? So today's episode we got this cool machine right here, and basically what this is an ergonomic office chair, and this is the S5. And you see the one that we got right here is from this brand right here. And then when you guys first receive the product, this is basically what the packaging looks like. Let me actually open up to show you guys what's included inside and show you guys how to assemble it. So when you guys first open the package, there's basically a box inside. So let's take it out. Alright, so once you guys take it out, you can definitely see that there is a box inside the box. But let's open this up to see what the inside looks like. Alright, so when you guys first open up, that's what it looks like inside. So definitely when you guys see inside right here, you can see how everything is all well protected. But let's take it out. Alright, so once you guys take everything out, this is basically what's included inside. So let's take all that out and start assembling it. So right here we have the headrest part. Right here we have the bottom of the base. Right here we have the middle part inside, which is like the engine part, and also like the lever option. Alright, so I'm seeing this package right here, there's definitely a lot of stuff inside. They probably got like the wheels, the armrest, and they probably got all like the screws and mounting accessories on here. And they also probably got a user manual as well to teach you guys how to assemble it. Right here we have one of the arms. Here we have the second arm. Here we have the wheels. And right here we have the part where you guys want to insert it in the middle part, which I'll show you guys how to use it. And that is everything in this small little box right here. Alright. So when you take out that bag right here, this is basically backrest. And then for the last one that we got right here is obviously the seat option. Alright, so here is basically what the seat looks like. If I bring it up close, this actually looks like for this side. And this actually looks like on this side. If I bring this one up close, this actually looks like on this side. And then here it actually looks like in the back. So that is basically everything that's included in the package right here. Now I'm going to start assembling everything to show you guys how to assemble it. So based on the instruction manual right here, they mentioned the first thing you want to do is to insert the wheels onto this part right here. And you basically want to just insert it into each one of these holes. So that's one. That's two. That's three. That is four. And that is five. Once you guys finish that, you have to flip it over. And now you guys are done with the wheel option. What you're going to do next is get this part right here. And you basically want to put this inside right here, facing this direction. Once you got it done with this part, you have to move to one side and work on the next part, which is this part right here. So basically for this part right here, you have to flip it over. And basically what you have to do right now is to set up the arms, so on this side and this side. And basically for each arm right here, it labels R and L, so that way you know which side is right and left. So you see on the bottom of the armrest right here, it labels left or right. So that's how you guys know which side to put it on. And basically for each one of these mounting accessories right here, they actually label on the instruction manual. So you definitely want to look at right here and also instruction manual as well. So that way you guys know which tool or which accessory to use. But let's open this up first. So I'm actually bringing the camera a little bit closer to show you guys the setup process for each different part right here. So there's basically 3 slots right here and 3 slots right here. So you basically want to get M, L, and also O. And it should go through like this. And you basically want to insert into each one of these holes right here. You probably want to set up this part right here first, so you don't have to worry about it later on. Alright, and you want to use the tool that they provide for you guys right here. Alright, so you guys are all set with that part. You basically want to do the same thing for the other side. So I'm actually do the other side as well and then show you guys what it actually looks like. Alright, so we just finished setting up this part as well. So what you want to do next is put the next part on top right here. Let me show you how to do it. You basically want to line it up onto the 4 holes. So you see this hole right here, this hole right here, this hole right here, and that hole right there. You basically want to use the same tool right here or the same screws. And you basically want to use this screw right here to mount it on. So I should do that first. And there we have 4. So what I'm going to do now is to use the accessory and screw it in. Make sure it's tight in. Alright, so we're all done with that part there. So what I'm going to do next is to set up the backrest. So when you guys put it in, you basically want to slide it in right here. And there's basically 3 slots right here for you guys to screw it in. So you want to use the remainder screw to actually screw it in. So you basically want to put this on bottom, then this one next, then this one on top, and then screw it in. Alright, so once you guys got all 3 of them in, you guys want to use the screw to actually screw it in. Alright, so all set. Let me bring the camera a little bit closer to show you guys what it actually looks like. So this is basically actually looks like in the bottom part right here once you guys set it up. So basically what you guys want to do now is to put this on top right here, using this whole slot right here. So let's do that first. So when you guys do this, you definitely be careful, take your time. Alright, so once you guys got that in, you can basically set up the headrest option right here. So basically the way how you guys set up the headrest option right here, if you see in the bottom right here, there's some screws. So you guys want to loosen up. Once you guys loosen it up, you can definitely pull this part right here to loosen this part up as well. And then you guys can put it on top right here. So let's do that first. You want to do it just enough, so that way you can put it on top right here. Alright, so once you guys got it in, you guys want to screw it back in. Alright, so once you guys finish that, then it's all set. So once you guys finish setting up the product, this actually looks right here. So the whole process took me less than an hour to actually fully set it up. But see, when I set up the product here, it definitely looks pretty nice. You can definitely turn it 360 like this. And obviously for the wheels, you guys can turn it 360 as well. So you go like this. You can definitely move it how you guys want to. But definitely when you guys put the material on here, it definitely feels pretty nice. It definitely has like that mesh material on here. So that will give you guys that like support for your back as well. You can see this part here and also for your neck as well. So what I'm doing now is to actually take off the bottom part right here, the protective layers. Alright, so once we take it out, let's test out both sides to see what it actually does. Alright, so that raises. So if I pull this part right here, that basically brings it forward and backwards. You can see, that's actually really cool. If you guys want to lean back, you can definitely lean back how you guys want to like this. And definitely for the arm part right here, it is adjustable as well. So if you want to bring it forward and backwards, you can definitely do that on here. So just like this. So that's how far you can go up. That's how far you can go backwards. Same thing applies to this side as well. If you guys want to move forward, if you guys want to move backwards. And definitely for both armrests right here, there is a button right underneath it. So if I press it and pull it up, you can definitely raise it up, which is definitely pretty cool. And also for the armrest right here, you guys can move it left and right like this. Which is definitely pretty cool. So that way if you guys want to angle a certain way, you can definitely do that on here as well. So I really like this feature a lot. How you can move it left and right, up and down, and also forward and backwards as well. So that way you get the perfect fit when you guys actually set it up. And definitely when you got the material on the bottom part right here, it feels super nice. It definitely has a really good comfort and support when you guys actually sit on here. I feel like I can sit on this chair all day and actually feels really, really comfortable. And then for the lumbar support option right here, you guys actually raise it up and down. So just like this. So that way you get the perfect angle on here when you guys sit down. So maybe if you guys want to higher or lower, you can definitely adjust that on here. So they do mention that there's 4 different gears on here. So this is 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that's 4. And also the way how they designed the lever part in the bottom right here, there's actually a lock option. So let's say when you guys are tilting like this, you can see how when I come back up, it doesn't actually hold it in place. But if you guys try twisting the knob once you guys set it up, it actually locks it right there. So make sure you guys what I mean. So if I lean back and just lock right there, you guys can see how it locks in that position right there. So basically the way how you guys lock it is by turning the knob right here. So if I unlock it, and move back, it brings it back up. And one thing I noticed when you guys are using this chair right here, when you guys roll it around, it's actually pretty quiet. It's not like super loud compared to like other chairs I'm using. So I'm actually lay it all the way back down to show you guys how far this can go. Alright, so that is the furthest I can go on this chair right here. And I definitely love how comfortable the actual chair is, both for this part right here and also the back part as well. So that way you get a full body support and comfort when you guys use the product. So I'm actually doing a 360 view of the product to show you guys what it actually looks like. So we spin it around. That is basically what the product looks right here. So now we go unboxing and testing the product. Now to answer the question of whether or not it's actually worth it or not. So for this product here, I would definitely have to say that it is pretty worth it if you guys want one or need one of these. Especially if you guys are trying to look for a high quality ergonomic chair that has like the same design on here in terms of lumbar support, the back support, the neck support, and also a really good seat that is super comfortable and supportive as well, with all these different specs and features that's on here in terms of size wheels, the armrest that is adjustable in many different options, the raisable option on here, and also the locking option on here as well. And also the option how you guys can tilt the chair and move this part forward and backwards. If you guys want all of that and so much more, then this is definitely super worth it. But then obviously for those of you guys who don't want or don't need one or have one of these, then obviously don't buy one and save money for something else you actually do need. So that's basically everything for this video itself. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button in the bottom. That will definitely help this video out, and it will definitely help with the algorithm as well to promote more videos for you guys so you guys can see more of the videos or similar videos as well. But as always, make sure to stay positive, be you, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Is It Worth It? Peace.